I could list them out, but I don't see as if that would be beneficial, because then we have the UN one, we have principles for responsible investment, and people sign up for all of these things as something a logo you put on your website. But do people really live those values? Is that really embedded in the financial models that we do? And I think the answer to that question is all the litigations we have, all the community resistance that we see in projects, the poor returns are really testament to the fact that the frameworks are really, things that look good on paper, but don't end up in what it is that investors ask for or what communities then sign up for. So I think in many ways we need to be looking at sustainability also beyond climate. Right now, I know COP is 2 weeks away in Brazil, but the conversation, it just looks at it from the point of view of, flooding here, forestation there, and stuff like that. But are those the real needs that the continent has? And that's the question that formed the investment thesis even for Southbridge. We asked the question for, are we investing in Africa because they say it's the next frontier, or is it good business to do business in Africa? And for as long as we don't answer that question for ourselves from our own lens, then we are living other people's dreams. So sustainability is, as far as we are concerned, even in Southbridge, is we're investing for the future. So can the money that has been brought in, how long is it supposed to stay on the continent? What types of outcomes are we looking to achieve? And are those things beneficial to our people? So a lot of, like, for example, when countries raise sovereign bonds, those sovereign bonds are risk priced in crazy ways, simply because somebody somewhere doesn't want to spend time to look at and understand our context. So they just saw some time back, maybe it's, in the news somewhere, and they don't even remember the details very well. Ghana, Zambia, Ethiopia, they missed on repayment of their bonds, and they decided that that is where the country is stuck. But what about what has happened since then? What are the people doing there? Is the regime change in the country at a point where then some of the political risk that is assumed to be in Africa, has it been dealt with? So those are the types of sustainability questions I think we need to be addressing at our continental level, and not, the superfluous ones for IRR and whatnot. Those are mathematical numbers, and I think everybody knows how to count. At the end of the day, it's important that there's economic visibility, so that then we can then say, this road, this project, this hydropower damming thing, what is it going to do for the people? How much displacement is it going to create upstream, downstream? Is it even relevant in our context? Are we generating power to power our industries 10, 15 years from now? Because a lot of these huge projects first take time to build, and then by the time they are done, our society moved on. We no longer need, that level of technology, that level of infrastructure. So I think for me, the conversation around sustainability is a much deeper question on volatility, drought, shifting market dynamics, and the future. We have a young population, so a lot of these people will still be here in 30 years' time. So is what we are designing today going to stand the test of time?